Okay, let's hear pitches for headlines.
What about abortion? The stuff in Project 2025 is really beyond the mainstream.
Meh.
What about abortion?
Oh, great idea, Blitz. What about it?
Seriously?
Yes, Kendra. Abortion is a major issue, and there's some alarming policy proposals in Project 2025. So I've heard. Blitz, what's your take on abortion?
Well,
Well, Republicans are...
Hold on, Kendra. Let Blitz speak.
yeah, well, Republicans are,
Well, they're trying to ban abortion nationally.
They're trying to ban abortion nationally.
Uh-huh. And the whole thing is being dictated by men.
And the whole thing is being dictated by men?
The irony. Well, let's do it. Kendra, think you can get up to speed on that?
Oh.
Yeah, work up a hot sheet.
This week, I sat down with Sabrina Talukder, an expert on abortion access and racial justice, to discuss how Trump's extreme MAGA abortion bans are putting politicians in control of our health, families, and futures. Take a look. Oh, Sabrina, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks so much for having me, Kendra. I'm a big fan.
Oh, the feeling is mutual. Well, when the MAGA extremists that Trump appointed to the Supreme Court ended Roe v. Wade, what would you say your reaction was on a scale of to
Kendra, I was like, oh my God, I hate this. I hate this. How can this happen?
Yeah.
I wanted to do so many things because as a former public defender, I know what it means for something basic like healthcare, like abortion care, to be criminalized. In the past 2 years, we've seen pregnant patients suffer incredible physical trauma and harm that's all preventable. All of this happened because Trump created a MAGA extremist majority on the Supreme Court.
And that's why people like you are so important.
Thanks, Kendra. You too.
So Trump and MAGA Republicans want a national ban on abortion. How would that even work? Would it apply to people who live in states where abortion remains legal?
MAGA Republicans have tried to pass a national abortion ban, but they failed because it's so unpopular. But what they're trying to do now is they're trying to misapply the Comstock Act, which is all about the mailing of medication abortion. Medication abortion is a two-step regimen used in early abortion care. It's extremely safe and effective. It's used in more than half of all abortions in the United States, and it's been used by over 4 million women. This impacts every single American in the country, even in states where abortion is legal. And we all want the people that we love to have access to safe and effective medical care at some of the scariest and most vulnerable times of their life. And we won't let anyone control us, especially MAGA Republicans. And we won't stop fighting until every single American has meaningful access to reproductive care in the United States.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Sabrina. It was a delight.
Thanks so much for having me, Kendra. Can't wait to come back.
And speaking of abortion rights, the Harris campaign launched a bus tour in Trump's hometown of Palm Beach, Florida this week called Fighting for Reproductive Freedom. And our sociable, so chill correspondent, Bugsy Morales, has been riding along all week. Bugsy, how's the open road?
Hey, so now this is what that traditional journalism I've been hearing about is all cracked up to be. We're living out of a suitcase, eating trail mix made by Doug Emhoff, and roughing it out in the wild. Oh, the other day, I had to eat at what the natives here call a diner. This is Pulitzer stuff, guys.
Well, I don't think they give Pulitzers for TV news, Bugsy.
Okay, Peabody then.
Nobody knows.
Well, anyway, it has been great. It's like Warped Tour 99, but with like more diversity.
Oh, okay, Bugsy. Well, what have the candidates been saying on the tour?
Okay, so the energy here is just wild. They are making 50 stops over the next couple of months with them and surrogates hammering their promise to restore protections for women's rights that were in Roe v. Wade.
Bugsy, with all this focus on women's issues, what has the response been from the Trump campaign? How are they finding women and grabbing them by the votes?
Oh, well, it's a little confusing because Trump keeps lying about Democrats' proposals to protect access to abortion, even though he just doubled down on his anti-abortion views by saying he supports Florida's abortion ban.
Well, so to be clear, what is Trump's position on overturning Roe?
Okay, well, right now, he is super proud of doing it. He just doesn't want to remind anybody, given that it's unpopular with the majority of Americans.
Just like every insurrectionist on a dating profile. On reproductive rights, how does Team Harris want to act?
Oh, this one's actually very simple. I don't even need the Bugsatron 6000. The answer is, unlike Trump, Harris's policies support women having basic health care and protecting abortion access.
Even shorter and sweeter than before. Great job. We'll be out of here before lunch. Team Trump, what's your plan for reproductive rights?
Oh, very simple, Simon. We want to take away the access of birth control for women because having sex is a sin.
Blitz, what do you mean we? You mean MAGA Republicans, right? Blitz, are you still in there?
And we want a national ban on abortion because what happens to a woman's body should be decided by politicians, specifically Donald Trump. Donald Trump is smarter than women. He's smarter than their doctors. He's smarter than everyone. He is smart.
Okay. A lot to chew on there.